Hey everyone, it's Lexie. So in today's video I'll be sharing with you the top 5 books that I'd like to read going into 2021. So this is like a mix of new releases, probably the releases that I'm most excited about, and then some newer ones as well. So without further ado, let's get started. So starting out, this is more of a series in general, and it is to kind of get caught up with the Inspector Gamache series. I think I have about 9 books until I'm all caught up, so it is doable to kind of get to that point in 2021, so that is kind of my goal now. But I really love this series. So for those who don't know, I've been kind of talking about this series a lot over the past few months, but essentially it follows Inspector Gamache, who is head of homicide in Montreal, and his crimes somehow are connected to a small quaint town called Three Pines, and it kind of goes off from there. But each book follows a different season, so winter, spring, summer, and fall, and it kind of cycles through the seasons from there. But what I really like about this series in particular, not only does it take place in Canada and it gives me kind of reminds me of home, but it also, I think Gamache is a very interesting character, and he's very much an outlier compared to a lot of the characters in traditional crime series where they come off cold and jaded from their job. But he's very empathetic, he is very in tune with other people's emotions, and I think that makes it really unique, and it's just a very, fun read. I love all the characters in Three Pines. I love the sense of a found family and that small community hometown feels. So yeah, definitely this has become probably one of my favorite crime series of all time. Next is one that I'm super excited about, and the anthropology major in me is really freaking out. For those who don't know, during my undergrad I'm double majored in biomedical engineering and anthropology, and so this is the inner anthro nerd in me just geeking out, and it is Kindered by Rebecca Wragg Sykes, and essentially this is about Neanderthals, their life, love, death, and art. And I think they're especially very interesting, just what I remember learning about them in my undergrad, and I think they're very interesting, and they often get the rep of being idiots and just kind of cavemen almost, but they were very highly intelligent. They were very I feel more technologically advanced than the Homo sapiens that were going around, and how they eventually and what eventually led to their extinction is very much debated. But I think this one will be really exciting, and for me, the anthro nerd is just super excited. Oh, and it even has pictures in here, I'm living the dream. So next obviously would have to be A Court of Silver Flames by Sarah J. Maas. This is one that I'm honestly so excited about. I just recently reread A Court of Frost and Starlight, where you get a chapter snippet of the book that's coming out, and it just makes me more excited for it. I know people love to hate on Sarah J. Maas and all that, and I understand the flaws in her writing and her kind of world, things that occur with her characters in the world that she creates, but nevertheless, that's my guilty pleasure. Some people like to watch really bad reality TV. I love to read Sarah J. Maas books, so me and my friend are super excited for this because I got her into Sarah J. Maas when we were doing our masters, so I'm really excited for this. But yeah, I'm just super excited, and I hopefully we finished the Crescent City first book, which is over 800 pages within a week and a half, so I have a feeling that we're just gonna fly through this book. I am just super excited to see what happens next. Next we have The Four Winds by Kristin, and this is one that I don't really want to know anything about, because I feel with Kristin books, I've read basically all her books now at this point. I think it's just best to kind of go into them blind and just experience them as is, and this is her newest release. I think her most recent one came out in 2018, so it's been a while since we've had a new Kristin book, but she's probably one of my favorite auto-buy authors, so I have high expectations for this, even though I don't really know the general synopsis of this. And lastly, I have The Rose Code by Quinn, and this is one that I am also very excited about. I love her the Alice Network book, and then also The Huntress, and this is again another one that I don't know anything about, but I know for sure it has a historical aspect tied into it, so again, I'm very excited for this, even though I don't want to spoil myself with the plot, so I think that makes me a bad booktuber. But I just for these ones, I just kind of go into them and just experience them. So Yeah, I apologize for that, but what I really love about her writing in particular is how she's able to seamlessly weave in the kind of past and present storyline that is particularly relevant, I feel like, in the Alice Network, because she's able to integrate the present day storyline of post World War II to the to World War I, but also keep the plot and like overall narration going, and I think that's really unique. So I have high expectations going for this. I love how she had a cameo of one character show up in The Huntress, so I'm curious to see if she has another character that shows up in this one as well. So that's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below what some of the books you would like to read in 2021 are, and all of that fun stuff. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.